Hi, I'm Josh Croup. Welcome to the Pioneer Spotlight, where each week we feature a Point Park Pioneer team, athlete, or coach. This week in the Center for Media Innovation, we're welcoming the newest coach to campus, the new head coach of the Point Park volleyball team, Bridget Bielich. Bridget, thank you so much for coming down.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Congratulations on your new post as head coach. Spring practices are happening now after an ending to the 2017 season that was less than ideal, but you have a good group of players from that season coming back. How have they been receiving you as the head coach in these early spring practices?
It's been really, really good. Yeah, like you said, it wasn't the best ending to our year. Just fell short a little bit, but like you mentioned, we have a great group of girls returning. The core group, we have 12 returners, and I'm really excited for that group. And the spring's been really great so far. They've really came in ready to work hard, great attitudes. The atmosphere in the gym's been really great, really upbeat. So it's been a really great experience so far.
Moving into next year, looking ahead at this conference, I know it's still early, but like we said, bringing back a lot of these core players, a lot of all-conference athletes, where do you see Point Park stacking up against the rest of the conference next year?
I'm pretty excited about what next year has to hold for us. I know, some of the other teams are losing a lot of their, core group, and we have a lot of ours coming back. So in that sense, I'm really excited. And I have a couple recruits coming in that I'm really excited about. So I feel really good about the upcoming season.
How has the recruiting process been so far for you?
Good. We've had 4 girls come in so far. We've had 1 sign. And I have about 6 more coming in, so I'm hoping to bring in about 6 to 7 more kids. So, pretty excited.
And a lot of leaders on next year's team that you want to step up into those leadership roles. One of them being Ashley Taylor, who coming back for her 4th year, 3 all-conference seasons. Who are you looking to specifically to lead the Pioneers next year?
Well, I think Ashley is definitely one of those kids. Being that 4-year kid in this program, she kind of knows what Point Park volleyball is all about, what we want to bring. And I think Morgan is another one of our seniors that has been here for 4 years. She's been a great kid, great leader on the court and on the team. We have a couple other actually really good girls. Erica Gums, one of our outsides. Jordan Dixon is another girl coming back. Really just all of the kids are just great leaders that really kind of pull together as a team and really work well together. So.
Who's somebody that surprised you last year that will come back for a 2nd season or a 3rd next year?
I would say Destiny Tucker. She came in as a transfer, and she got her shot during Carlo's game at Carlo, and she just took off. She really earned her spot, and from there just elevated. And so I'm really excited to see her for 1 more year.
What is one lesson that you're taking from last season and applying it to next year to try and get to that next level next season?
I think it's kind of keeping the girls excited and inspired throughout the entire season, because with the volleyball season can be long, can be grueling, and I think if you can keep that excitement, that can really take your team to the next level. So that's what I'm going to be working on.
During the spring season, there aren't any games. There's not a lot of live action. There's no traveling. So what does the team do in the spring to prepare for the fall? And going into the summer, what do you tell your athletes to do while they're not on campus regularly?
Well, the spring for me is I really look at to develop the players. So I think that's where the spring is where volleyball players are made, in my opinion. So we're really working on small groups of more individual-based workouts where they're working on position-specific or a certain aspect of the game to really kind of crisp that up for the fall. And then during the summer, they're going to get a workout and kind of expectations from me. And a lot of the girls that are local are going to already be playing together. And I know some of the girls out of state already have plans to play beach and different leagues, which is what I want them to do, is touch a volleyball.
Now, finally, we've talked about the team and the players and the expectations, but get us familiarized with you a little bit. Tell us about your background in coaching. You've been the assistant coach here for several years. What other coaching experiences do you have? Just kind of get us caught up on who you are.
Sure. So I started coaching actually when I was still currently a player at California University of Pennsylvania. I started coaching at Pitt Elite, which is a local club program here, and I was there for 4 years, and then I moved to a club called Southwest PA Volleyball Club, where I became an assistant director and coached the 17s team. And then this past year I actually moved to P3R, which is another local Pittsburgh club team, where I'm the director of volleyball and I coach our 17 Platinum team. So, and then I've also coached Oakland Catholic High School for a couple years as well. So kind of a mix of ages.
Now, Point Park women's volleyball is going to be at the top of the resume, and we hope to have you
Sure
here
is.
for many years to come. Bridget is going to lead this Pioneer volleyball team. Keep up with them all off-season on the new recruits and into the fall on pointparksports.com. Follow us on Twitter and social media at Point Park Sports for more. Bridget, thank you so much, and best of luck to you.
Thank you so much for having me.